Hey guys, Xaryu here, and today I want to show you guys a couple games that I had from War Games yesterday. And you guys might be like, why are you wargaming? So yesterday was my first day back pretty much for a long stream in about 2 weeks. I found the druid here. And a rated arena was down because there was a bug. So I was like, are you kidding me? I can't even play arena. But thankfully everyone else had the same kind of mindset, and they're like, all right, let's just do war games. So I got in a couple random groups, so I'll show you, I think, a couple different things, but I'm doing war games today. He was AFK at the start, so I was just hanging out until the game actually started. But here I'm playing a very interesting comp, Feral Arcane Resto Druid, kind of a super weird game here. But it proved to be a pretty decent comp. I actually had a little miscommunication. My Feral opened on the Shaman, got him to like half HP. I opened on the Priest and got him to like, whatever, 30% HP. So we should have just opened on the same target with some CC, and we would have gotten more cooldowns. So not the greatest opener. The reason I showed this game, well, one, I liked our very interesting comp of Feral Arcane. No one that I know of really plays that. But on top of that, it's a really hard game. We were actually about to lose pretty much this whole game, and then we got a pretty fantastic, crazy kill at the end. So yeah, pretty excited about being back. I'm very happy to be streaming and uploading to YouTube every day. But yeah, let's start jumping into this game a little bit. So with Feral Arcane, the idea why we wanted to play it is because Arcane can do a lot of spread pressure, especially when people are stacked. And so can Feral. We were playing some Demon Hunter Arcane before this, and we're like, dude, let's try Feral. You just triple bleed. I'll do a bunch of, triple AoE things as well. And we also have a good amount of burst. As you can see there, with just a little bit of CC and a little bit of burst there, the balance druid goes down. And this was just one of our games. Definitely had a good time playing this. Definitely want to play some more of it. And you guys, look at that blinking all around his Arcane. There's a scoreboard. But yeah, guys, try out this comp. If you like it, let me know. I'm definitely gonna be playing more with Beanslayer in the near future. Hopefully, if he's always practicing with his team, but if he wants to, I'm definitely down to play a lot more of that comp because it was super fun. Anyway, here's a game of Frost. So this was also yesterday in a war game. So keep in mind, guys, war game, all traits activated. Normally, I only have 41 traits unlocked in my weapon, but with war games, you have all of your traits unlocked, and everyone else does as well. So the games are a lot different than Live Ladder. Here, I'm playing some Windwalker Frost, H-Pal, and this is another game that I wanted to show because we were pretty much coming from behind a lot of this game. It's a very close match, and I thought we were going to lose, but we ended up, doing some pretty cool things. So general strategy is to make Druid swaps or do Warlock Goes. So Warlock Go means to CC the Druid, stun the Warlock, and CC the Priest while we're bursting the Warlock. So it might look something like Incap Druid into a Hajj with a Sheep on the Priest with a Leg Sweep and a Fist of Fury onto the Warlock. That would be a nice triple CC kind of chain setup that would allow us to get a burst kill. So that would be a Warlock Go example. And that's kind of what you guys want to aim for as well if you're playing this comp. For a Druid setup, it might look something like paralyze the Druid to keep him in place, make sure he doesn't go bear form. Sheep the Shadow Priest so we can't life swap or mind control or fear or mind bomb, etc. And maybe counterspell the Warlock when he casts Fear. Okay, so and then with a setup on the Druid look like a Leg Sweep Fist of Fury, a counterspell on the Warlock on his Fear, and a Sheep on the Shadow Priest so we can't MC or life swap or anything like that. So these are kind of the triple CC setups we're going. Whether we're going Warlock, whether we're going Shadow Priest, whether we're going Druid, we want that triple CC with the Sheep, the counterspell, and the Leg Sweep and the Fist of Fury. So hopefully that pretty much explains exactly what we want to do here. We have the Druid into a Paralyze, and we're getting one of our goes. So we get our go, we get a nice, we get a Hajj onto the Warlock. I think we might have had a little Sheep there at the end. We get Trinkets from the Druid and a Trinket from the Warlock. So beautiful. We got Trinkets. Now we kind of just hang out and do it again when I have my next orb up. Casting Blizzard as much as possible to get an orb as soon as I can. And as soon as I get that next orb, then it's go time once again. I would like to stack up Icicles as well, if possible. I don't know if I actually do it on this go, but I try to, look, Frostbolting right here, getting a couple Icicles in the bank. So we paralyze the Druid, but he's in bear form. So when he's in bear form, we don't really like to go. So if we paralyze Druid and bear, we'd rather just hit something else. We're hitting Shadow Priest just casually here. Paralyze the Druid into a half Ring of Frost here. Doing small things here on the Shadow Priest. You're trying to bait out some cooldowns. I'm not using Orb or anything, but I kind of want to, you know, I don't want to not do anything. I have full Icicles. I have Orb ready. I have a bunch of procs. I pretty much am ready to go Druid when we have the opportunity to. We're all getting very low here. My Monk is actually forced to Karma. I go into my Ice block. Hopefully my Pally just popped melee wing, so we're all going to get top back off. And here we go. Sheep the Warlock, counterspell the Shadow Priest, paralyze the Druid into the leg sweep, into the Fist of Fury with that Touch of Death, with the Bell of Silence. Perfect triple CC setup. Exactly how I said it would go. Exactly what we want, you know, how we wanted this game to go. So that's kind of how you play this comp, guys. Triple CC, get those big bursts. Even if you're behind, you can always make things work. So there it is. That was actually a pretty cool game. So here I am playing some Arcane Arms Resto Druid, and these are just more war games from yesterday. So I changed up the comp a bunch with a bunch of different players. It's actually pretty fun. Maybe I'll do more of it in the future, but you know, I also like playing ladder. We fought these guys quite a bit. Lost a couple times, won a couple times. Accidentally queued as Frost, and we accidentally queued as Fury. A bunch of random things happened, but once we started getting in our groove, I think we can do okay against this team. So this, I don't know. Arcane Arms Warrior, it's good, it's fun. I prefer other comps. I like playing, you know, Arcane Demon Hunter. I like playing Frost Windwalker. I like playing a little, you know, some different setups. But this is fun too. We're getting some CC here onto the Druid. We're trying to do, you know, either Fears, Bashes, Cyclone, Sheeps, whatever we can onto the Druid, maybe even a counter spell, and then just big burst. As you can see, I am playing Kleptomania, which means I don't have Temp Shield. I don't have that Temp Shield talent to keep me alive in times of, you know, need, but I do have Kleptomania, which means 30-second cooldown spell steal. I can take all of their hots. So kind of doing a setup where we get something on the Druid, a Fear, a Sheep, anything, and then I Klepto all the hots, and then do a big burst. That's kind of the goal here. We also have Sharpened Blade to, you know, kind of act like a CC. Sharpened Blade isn't a CC, obviously, but with that, you know, Mortal Strike effect, we can Sharpened Blade, get a big MS effect on the guy, big Mortal Strike effect on the guy, have him not heal up, and then CC after that, or, you know, CC into a Mortal Strike, into a Sharpened Blade. So that's kind of one way or another what we were aiming for. I think we win this game. Hopefully we win this game. I know we lost a few against these guys, won a few against these guys. I can't remember if I put in a loss or a win. Porting all over the place here because I'm an Arcane Mage. Trying to do my best to live. I don't have an Ice block available. I am a little scared. I have Arcane Power coming up pretty soon here, though. I want to get a big burst. They are playing very defensive, though. They're running back. This BM Hunter pet is just ripping me apart. I don't know if you guys know, but BM Hunters are my least favorite class of all time. From the beginning of time, vanilla to now, they've always been my least favorite class. Why? Because their pet plays for them. You know, they can be behind a pillar. There's actually a video I saw on Twitter the other day. You can be, like, there's two BM Hunters doing a game of threes, double BM Hunter. The BM Hunters were in the starting room, they sent their pets out, and their pets killed the enemy team. And the enemy team could do nothing. Like, they just killed the enemy team solo. I don't think pets should be able to play the game for you. That's why I don't like BM Hunters. But whatever, rant over. That's okay. Okay, rant continued. I'd rather have Marksman Hunters or Survival Hunters better. I don't mind when Survival's OP. I don't mind when Marks is OP. But when BM is OP, I hate it. I actually can't stand it. Anyway, okay, rant officially over. So I got a nice Blink CS there onto the Druid. So we got a Stormbolt into a Blink CS, into a Fear. So a nice hefty CC chain here. Getting more damage done. As you guys can see, I'm spamming Arcane Explosion a lot, which is actually a good thing. I am using it to stack up my procs, stay at, you know, 4 Arcane Orbs, and then I can Barrage, and then I can Arcane Explosion again. It's a nice instant way to gain stacks. So Arcane Explosion is actually very, very nice tool. I'm getting pretty low here. I do think I might Klepto. Yeah, Klepto the Thorns, all of the hots. Look at my buffs, guys. I have a million buffs on me. The Demon Hunter is getting so low. Trying to CS this Trank. I Blink CS the Trank. The Demon Hunter flies up in the air. He's getting pretty low, though. He should be pretty scared. Arcane Missiles. trying to finish him off as best as I can. I pop Arcane Power with a Barrage, but he does immune that. Get a little bit more CC. The Druid does Trinket. We clone up the Demon Hunter low. I did a good amount of damage into that, but I think the clone was still worth it. Get a full Sheep onto the Druid, the Stormbolt onto the Demon Hunter, Sharpened Blade Demon Hunter. And he actually almost lives, but he does go down. Pretty cool gameplay there, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Sorry I couldn't play Rated Arena, but here are some war games with a bunch of different comps. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to thumbs it up if you did. Thumbs it down if you didn't. Let me know in the comments what you guys want to see for next time. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!